You know, few things in life are either all good or all bad. And that's true in the financial world too. And it's certainly true when it comes to annuities. Hi, I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy, and I'm founder and president of Wood Financial Group. And for 20 years, nearly 20 years, I specialize in helping hardworking Tennesseans just like you reach their retirement goals through income-based financial strategies. So if you're looking for the right solutions to achieve your own financial goals, I can help. Just reach out to me at retiretv.com or by calling 615-826-5749 during today's show or at any time. You know, few financial tools are as misunderstood as annuities. And maybe you've heard some good things about them, maybe you've heard some bad things about them, or maybe you've heard so many conflicting and confusing things you're not even sure what to think. Whatever the case, stick around, because today we're going to break down the good, the bad, and the ugly of annuities. What we're going to cover is what annuities are and the different types that are available, where they fit within the larger universe of income strategies, why they're so misunderstood, and how to determine if an annuity is even right for you. And joining me on this week's show is David Scranton. David is an investing for income specialist with over 30 years of experience. He's also a best-selling author and a television host. But before we get to Dave, let's cover some annuity basics. So, what is an annuity? Well, basically, it's a contract between you and the insurance company. And the contract allows you to contribute money on a tax-deferred account. In return, you get regular payments from an account as income, or you can withdraw funds starting at a certain date later on in time. The difference depends on whether your annuity is an immediate annuity or a deferred annuity. An immediate annuity is going to start paying soon after you activate it. The payment amount depends on whether you want to get an income over your lifetime or within a certain number of years. Whereas a deferred annuity starts with an accumulation phase. You contribute money on the annuity and it grows tax deferred. Once the payout period starts, you can start a regular income stream, or you can choose to take a lump sum distribution. There's also single premium annuities and multiple premium annuities. The first one, you pay a single lump sum at the start and the sum will grow. With the second, you can spread the premium payments over time. Annuities are also separated by risk and how they're going to make money and generate returns. That's why you have fixed ones, you've got index annuities, and you also have variable annuities. The fixed annuities are designed to guarantee regular income based on a minimum interest rate. A variable annuity allows you to choose one or more investment options called sub-accounts and potentially grow your funds. But with that growth potential will come risk, more risk. And index annuities fall somewhere in the middle. They will offer more growth potential than a fixed annuity, but with less risk than a variable annuity. And I'm going to talk more about that with Dave in just a minute. And I'll talk later about where annuities fit in within the overall investing for income picture. But right now, you can learn by reading my timely report called The Case for Fixed Income. It comes in your free retirement income kit, available by visiting retiretv.com or by calling me at 615-826-5749. But now, let's welcome David Scranton. David is the founder of Sound Income Strategies and the Retirement Income Store. Hey David, thanks for joining me today.
Well, great to see you, Wes, as usual.
Yes, sir.
So the good, the bad, and the ugly. I love the concept. I love it when you say that because it's really true. But let's get the bad out, the ugly out of the way. Let's start with the ugly. Which is that for most people retired or approaching retirement?
Well, there's kind of some two uglies here. So one ugly is a lot of the misrepresentation by maybe the news or media or even advisors that basically just cast annuities out and say they're bad. And unfortunately, that's not really a great thing, because in some cases, these types of products may be a good fit for somebody that's for their specific needs. Now, the bad or the ugly annuities, if you will, are more like the immediate annuities for a lot of people because, when you put money into an immediate annuity, it's a firm decision and there's really no going back because you get an income and that's it, it's stuck. The other ones that get a lot of bad publicity and press and are variable annuities. Reason being is because you're essentially investing into sub-accounts, which is essentially the stock market. So there's risk that comes with that, but then also the fees in most cases can be very, very high. In some cases, I've seen them as high as 2 to 4%. So I'd say those are more the ugly side of the annuity world for sure.
Yeah, and if somebody's paying 2, 3, 4% to the insurance company, the market has to do really, really well for your client to make money. And that's why I know you personally don't utilize variable annuities in your practice. So, okay, we've got the immediate annuities that aren't the favorite of most because they're so inflexible. Once you give the lump sum money to an insurance company, the insured is locked out of it, and they're just getting a stream of income that they can never increase, decrease, stop. The variable annuities because of the risk and the fees. So now let's go to the other two that are still deferred annuities, but give you some protection against loss. Explain, if you will, the differences between the fixed and the indexed.
Yeah, that's right. So, with the variable annuity, you got the fees, you got the exposure to the market, you have potential of loss, where the fixed and index annuities are more conservative. Like with a fixed annuity, we know that we're going to get a set rate for a specific amount of time. And whatever that rate may be, we know that it's not going to change for how many years that we're contractually obligated there. In an index annuity, can't lose when the market goes down, but when the market goes up, it can participate with the gains. Now, of course, some years if the market goes up quite a bit, it may do quite a bit better than what a fixed annuity would. But in a bad year, we're not going to lose any of that principal plus what we gained on it. So a lot of retirees typically lean on these types of annuities much more often than the variable ones because of the problem with the growth and the risk and everything else on the variable side.
So essentially, the index annuities have the same principal protection as the fixed annuities, but they do offer potentially more upside than the fixed annuity. Now, I've heard people say, well, that's okay, Dave, but if I get a 0 when I'm taking income, then my income's coming out of principal. But that's still not as bad as taking principal out of a variable annuity when the market's down, right?
That's right, because in a variable annuity, because it's in the stock market, now we're investing for growth again while taking income out. So if the variable annuity goes down in value and we're liquidating more shares when it's low, that can be pretty catastrophic. I'd rather take money out of a index annuity in a 0 year instead of selling shares when the market's way down. But again, Dave, thanks again for your questions, and stay with us, and we're going to talk more in just a bit. And coming up after the break, I'll talk about where annuities fit within the larger universe of the income-based financial options. I'm Wes Wood, and you're watching the Retirement Income Show.
A fiduciary is someone legally obligated to act in your best interest. Doctors, lawyers, and some financial advisors are fiduciaries, but not all. When you work with Wes Wood and his team at Wood Financial Group, you are working with fiduciaries. They help clients create customized investment portfolios based off their retirement goals. If you're ready to work with a fiduciary, visit retiretv.com and schedule a free, no-obligation conversation with Wes or a Wood Financial Group advisor.